everybody! So today I want to go through my recent faves and flops just from a variety of categories. This is not a video that I do very often because I rarely try very many new things. Some people do this monthly, but if I tried to do that, I just would not have enough to talk about. So I just wait until I've tried enough things and I have enough opinions about things to do this video. So now here we are. I have things from, like I said, a variety of categories, but they're mostly like makeup or beauty related, and then some like miscellaneous stuff too. So I'm gonna start with like the beauty stuff. So this one is somewhat makeup related, maybe skincare related, I don't know what category this one would fall into, but this is the Fourth Ray Beauty Lip Mask in the strawberry flavor. This is so good and so cheap, and you get so much of it, and it's advertised as an overnight lip mask, but I just use it as a lip balm and it's amazing. It smells so good. The texture of it is so thick but so smooth but not sticky, but like it stays really well, it absorbs slowly enough, but it's just perfect. And I know they have a vanilla one and I think a coconut one, but it's gonna take me a while to get through this. I can safely say that this is my favorite lip balm or like lip hydrator or lip moisturizer that I've ever tried. Next, I want to talk about these glisten liners. I have many of them. In the same kind of vein, I also have a few Suva Beauty liners. These are just a favorite because I've really been getting into these water activated liners. I did a whole video about them, and I do a look with these at least once a week, but usually more. They are such an amazing product. If you want to hear everything about them, I will link that video in the card, whichever side it's on. They are just my favorite makeup product, or my favorite type of makeup product in general. My favorite new palette that I've tried recently is the Urban Myth palette from Black Moon Cosmetics. I've done a couple of videos with this on my channel already. This was generously gifted to me by my friend Adrienne. I will have her linked down below and on a card and everywhere relevant, but this palette is so stunning. It's like a perfect year-round palette. You can easily get like a really soft springtime look with this. You can easily get a really grungy fall look, easily a holiday look. There's so much that can be done with this palette. It is amazing, impeccable. The quality is unbelievably good, and I can't say enough good things about it. I don't try very many new palettes. When I do, they're usually like a ColourPop palette just because I like the price point of ColourPop, but it's very rare that a ColourPop palette kind of like blows me out of the water, and this palette here did. So I'm very grateful that I have it. I love this palette. My next makeup fave is the e.l.f. Putty Blush, and I just got the lightest like peachy shade. It doesn't say the name of it. I bought this because it's cheap and I wanted to try a cream blush just to see what the hype was about, and I actually love it because it's not super creamy and emollient. It's certainly like not a powder. It's definitely a cream product, but it almost applies like a powder. It's buildable and it's a stunning shade, and it's so easy to work with. It works on top of powder makeup too. I just love it so much, and I really love how easy it is to work with because I'm trying to transition more into using cream products and not so many powder products. So I just love this, and I was very pleasantly surprised at how easy it is to use. The next beauty related product is actually a tool. It is this silicone brush. So I bought this because I saw, what the fuck is her name? Zio Moo. I'll have a picture inserted here, how to look her up on Instagram. She was using a brush like this to apply her glitter products, and I was mind blown. I didn't even know something like this existed. I found this on Amazon, and it's fantastic. I find myself using it every single time I use any type of glitter product. I love it because it applies glitter to the eyes as easy as a finger, but sometimes when I try to apply like a pressed glitter or a glitter gel on top of like an eye look, my finger, because of the way that fingers and skin works, I'll press the glitter and my finger will kind of pick up eyeshadow, or it can be hard to place the glitter intentionally or in any specific areas, but This just makes it incredibly easy. It only deposits product, it doesn't actually pick up product. So it's not gonna pick up any glitter that you had already laid down, it's just gonna deposit, and it's just amazing, truly. I use this for all glitter products, and sometimes I'll try to use it for like shimmers too, and it works fine, but I still prefer a finger for something like that. But I would say that if you enjoy working with glitter, just give it a try. I think you'll like it. Also, in kind of the beauty category, more than like makeup, I've been very heavily interested in nail products lately. I've actually been spending more money and investing more time into trying new nail products versus new makeup products lately, just because I have such a huge makeup collection. Or it's not huge, it's just everything I need. But I've been trying to grow my nails out, so I don't know, I've been like into nails. And I found this nail strengthener. This was just from Target. It's the brand Ella and Mila. And I've never tried this brand before, even though it's cruelty-free and vegan. It's because it's like a soy base. So I thought that like maybe it wouldn't work as well. Maybe it would be like little kid like peel off nail polish quality. It is not. This nail strengthener is the First Aid Kiss, and I have the worst natural nails ever. Maybe just because I've been wearing nail polish, it's not so bad, but I've always had an issue with like peeling my nails. So having nail polish on prevents that, of course, but I've always also had like pretty flimsy nails, and I take biotin, I take vitamins and everything, I eat a good amount of protein and everything, but my nails just my whole life have always been like really flimsy, thin, never been able to grow my nails before, and I bought this product to try to help, and I have to say that I believe that this nail strengthener is the reason why I've been able to grow my nails as long as I have, and they don't feel weak at all. I feel like I can just live my life and not have to be worried about breaking a nail, not have to be worried about them peeling, anything like that, and I truly believe it is because of this nail strengthener. I did not use this in the way that it recommends on the directions. I think that it said to wear it for a week, remove it, and then put it on again and wear it for another week, and then remove it, and then use it like every few days or something. I don't know about all that. I don't want to go through all that. I honestly just use it as a base coat. Also, I do not use their soy nail polish remover. I use acetone, and it works just fine for like the soy base polish. So that was also something I was kind of worried about. Don't be worried about it. I just like acetone because of how easy it is. This is easily like probably my favorite product out of everything that I've tried lately, just because I truly think that this like has saved my nails, and I can't speak highly enough about it. I'm just gonna move on. The next favorite is actually like an entire nail polish brand, but specifically this shade. The brand is ILNP. I think it stands for I Love Nail Polish, I'm pretty sure. But I think they have the best and the most unique nail polish shades. They do like holographic stuff. They do like glittery stuff. This is the one that I'm wearing today. This is the Eclipse shade. And it's probably gonna be hard to see the shift, but I'm gonna just insert the brand's photo. I am dead over this shade. I also love their shade Luna. I'll insert the brand's photo of it. I just love this nail polish brand. It is my favorite nail polish brand because of all of the interesting, unique shades that they offer. They are vegan and cruelty-free, and I love them. And then finally for nails, I got a glass nail file. So it comes in this like fancy container. And it looks like this. I got the glass nail file because it is not damaging to the nails in the way that your standard nail file would be. It has like a grit to it. It's almost like a sandpaper. What it's doing is it's filing the nail down by basically like chewing it up, like shredding it up. That is what's actually gonna cause a lot of like the splitting that happens and the peeling that happens. And the glass file does not do that. It does take a little bit longer, of course, but what it does is it kind of like, while it's filing, it seals the edge, so you're not gonna get any like splitting or peeling or anything. I'll use this just weekly just to maintain the shape. I'm trying to grow out my nails into more of like a stiletto shape, so I just file them into points. And then the final like beauty category type of product is actually just another brand. So I've started using the Kristen S brand for just certain products that I have. I got the clarifying shampoo, which I used yesterday, which is why there's actually no product in my hair, because I'm gonna touch up my roots. So I'm a little self-conscious about like how flat and shitty my hair looks right now, but it's fine. And I loved it. It smells really good, and I can tell like a noticeable difference after using it. And then I have two of her kind of styling products. I got, is it her? I assume Kristen S brand is owned by somebody named Kristen S. I don't actually know. But I got the leave-in conditioner. You just spray it on wet hair. You can see I've used it quite a bit. It smells amazing. I think it does leave my hair a little bit softer, a little bit shinier, and a little bit easier to manage. I have pretty straight hair. Well, no, not pretty straight. I have stick straight hair. It's not hard to manage in the first place, but it does, I do think that this, since I've used this, my hair does feel softer. And then I got the working texture spray. I love this because it's almost like a dry shampoo meets a hairspray. I usually put this in my hair every single time I style it. It doesn't leave it like crispy or crunchy, and it doesn't really hold it like a hairspray, but it adds volume and it adds texture. And I'll use this like while I'm working on my hair, and then I'll just use hairspray at the very end if I want to like hold a style that I've done. But for the most part, I'll use like dry shampoo just for volume at the roots. And then I'll grab my hair like this and I'll just spray it through, just so there's a little bit more volume through. I did that TikTok haircut where you put your hair in a ponytail at the top of your head and then you cut it flat, and it gave me like a little bit of a shag. So I love this product because my hair is so straight, you can't really tell that there are layers in it. So when I just spray it through kind of like the mid-length and the ends of my hair, it gives texture and it brings more attention to the fact that there are those layers through my hair. So I do love this brand very much. I like the price point. It's more of like a middle to low price point. It's sold at Target, so it's pretty affordable. I love how all of the products have smelled so far. I love the labels and the branding. I just like this brand. I'm glad that they're at Target. I'm glad I found them. Okay, so I'm gonna talk about some miscellaneous faves and then I'll get into the flops. So this one is like super random, but I started playing this video game that I love. It's called It Takes Two, and it's a game that you have to play with another person, and it takes like a lot of collaboration with the person you're playing it with. You're kind of like on the same team as them, trying to like reach these goals and like defeat these bosses and enemies. But there is a little bit of a competitive factor. There's like mini games within where you compete against the person you're playing with, and it is just so much fun. If you're looking for more games to play with like a significant other or a friend, I would highly recommend it. It is so much fun, and the story is really cute, and I haven't finished it yet, but I think it's a game that I'll like play again. It is really fun. And three more kind of like miscellaneous things. This this is so ridiculous. So this is a cat backpack. So Luna, my cat, sits in here, and then you can like open this up and she likes to stick her head out of that. I love this because I like to go on walks, but I also love to hang out with my cats. I have two cats. Coconut will not go in here. She would not enjoy it. It would not be a good time for her. I have not tried it with her because I know it is not her thing. But Luna, she's a kitten, so she's like chill with whatever. So I'm getting her used to like going outside with me. So I'll put her in this little harness with her microchip tag on it, and then I'll clip the harness in the backpack. If for whatever reason she like escapes, she'll be like attached to this backpack. Like she's not gonna like run away. I feel like I'm doing an infomercial for this backpack, but it is my favorite thing. If you have a cat and it's a pretty chill cat that kind of like lets you like do whatever, get this backpack. I swear to you, it is so much fun. So the back unzips and then it can, look! It opens up and like doubles in size. And she has so much more space. And there's like this pocket here that I can store stuff in, and I got the kind that is tinted, so it filters out a little bit of sunlight so she doesn't cook in there. It is so fun and it is so nice. If you don't have any cats or you're not into cats, maybe that sounds lame because a dog is so easy. You just put the dog on the leash and go. But that's not really like a thing you do with cats. So I love the backpack. I love to take her with me on walks, and that's that. Okay, so my next favorite item was actually a TikTok hack that I saw that changed my life. I'm not even exaggerating. It is just sweatbands. I got a pack of like 12 of these or something. I don't actually know. I have a bunch of them. But you put these on your wrist before you wash your face. Mind blowing. The process of washing my face has always been traumatizing, like a horrible nightmare experience, just because the water gets everywhere. It runs down my arms, it gets on the floor, it gets all over me. Maybe that's a me problem. But I saw this girl who was talking about using these before she washes her face, and it collects all of the water, and it does. It has made washing my face an actually enjoyable experience. And so if you feel the same, just get a sweatband. They're so great. Trust me. Just trust me. And then the final favorite product that I have is another brand that is a candle brand. This is a porcelain wick candle. I will have the Etsy link down below. I discovered this brand because of Adrienne. She did a collaboration scent with them, and I bought that candle as well as this one, which is the sultry, and then the autumnal candle. And I bought those three. They arrived to me. This one, the sultry one, as soon as I smelled it, it reminds me of this candle that I got at the Renaissance Festival, and I would get this candle every single year. And I obviously did not go last year because of COVID, and the year before that, that specific scent was all sold out. So I haven't been able to actually have my favorite candle in a long time, and this one, it's not exactly the same, but it's close. It reminds me of it, so oh my god. I ordered another one of these, and then I ordered 3 more. I don't have those ones yet, but oh my god, it's just so good. I was looking through the scent descriptions of all of the candles on Etsy, and they just all sound amazing. And it's obviously a small business, it's a one-woman show, and they're just so good. And so I just want to shout them out. These candles are amazing. Oh my god, it just smells so good. Holy crap. And then I only have 3 flops because, like I said, I don't really try new products or new things very often. And when I do try new things, I try to put a lot of thought into it before I purchase it. But there's just a couple things that either just haven't worked out very well, or they're just not up to par. So the first one is this NYX Lift and Snatch Brow Pen, and it's not that it's a bad product. Like, it's decent. Like, I think just for me, I don't like this type of product. I just much prefer a pencil because I like a really soft, fluffy brow. And this is more of like, if you like that brow that you kind of like draw the hairs. I don't know. I mean, this is definitely a product for some people, and I purchased this because of the glowing reviews, but I didn't really take into consideration the fact that I just don't do my brows like this. Also, I got the color taupe, I believe. Yeah, taupe. I always get taupe. If there's a taupe option for a brow, that is what I'll get. But there's just something about this taupe that, like, it's just not right. Like, let's compare it to the ColourPop taupe. Yeah, so this one is ColourPop taupe. This one is NYX taupe. Taupe to me should be like a cool toned, dusty, light brown. And the NYX taupe is like a golden. It's a very, when compared to the ColourPop, it looks warm, but it still is cool toned, but it's like there's a warmth to it. And when I take the photos of my makeup after it's done, when I use this NYX brow pen, my brows look kind of green almost. And so I just don't like the color. I don't like the effect it gives as much as a pencil, and it's just not a product for me. I mean, I'll use it up, but I only use it when I just kind of tell myself I should. It's just not something I enjoy using. The ColourPop Freckle Pen is another, like, very similar reason why it's a flop. It's just not the product for me. Like, it does make cute freckles. They do look decent. You can make it work. I just don't like the effect it gives as much as using a bronzer for my freckles. I do really want to try self-tanner. I saw a TikTok of somebody using self-tanner with like a like a duo fiber brush like this. So like very gently dipping it into the self tanner and then tapping it onto the skin, so it really just gives like a super natural freckled look, and it looks really cute. So I think I want to try something like that. I don't know if I'll do it on a YouTube video, maybe I'll do it just on TikTok, I don't know, but I do want to try it. But the thing with the freckle pen, it's like inky, like it's like a marker. It doesn't look like blended, it doesn't look natural, and it's also very cool toned as well. This is like a taupey color, and my natural freckles that appear are like more of like a bronze color instead of like a taupe color. So it's just not the right color, it's not the right finish or effect. It gets the job done and I don't hate it, but it's just not my fave. I'm not gonna get it again. And then finally, I have been talking a lot about how I want to get into using cream products and starting with like a tinted moisturizer instead of using like a powder foundation. And so I've been trying to find a tinted moisturizer that would match my skin, and it's impossible. I can't find one. I ordered this one on Ulta's app and the photos made it look like it might work. It's so dark. This is the lightest shade of the Wet n Wild's tinted hydrator. The formula doesn't seem too bad actually. It's just that this shade is like 5 shades darker than me. Like, there's no way to make this work. I have been mixing it with the NYX Total Control drops in the pale shade because those, like, if I use the right ratio, I can make the right skin tone for me, but at that point I'm using like mostly the NYX drops, which I don't love as much. So I don't know, like I'm gonna eventually use this up just by mixing it in with things. This is just a flop because of the shade. I just can't believe that the shade range of tinted moisturizers specifically is just so bad. Everywhere I look, it never goes light or dark enough, ever. The Fenty one looks like it goes dark enough but not light enough, and so it's just like I can't find something. Those were my faves and my flops. I don't know the next time I'm gonna be able to do a video like this because it does take a while for me to try enough things that I have a good amount of products that I love or hate. But you know, I will at some point. So yeah, let me know what else you want to see from me. All of my social media will be linked down below if you want to be friends. Let's be friends. And as always, I just want to say thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.